everyone, I will be talking today about early pregnancy symptoms which all the women experience differently. Fatigue. You might feel that your energy is getting drained, your body is extremely tired, you don't have any energy in your body, even if you are sleeping really well. That usually happens when after the conception your progesterone levels they rise, and this might be an early clue, so please do watch it. Another pregnancy sign might be breast tenderness. Your body might feel, your breast might feel tighter, heavier, tender or sensitive. During this phase, what happens is that once you have conceived, your progesterone levels and estrogen levels, they prepare your body for milk production, and that is the reason your breast might feel fuller. During this phase, you might even feel discomfort with adjusting your shirt, and if you're feeling the same, then definitely that's an early sign. So another pregnancy sign that is also one of the most common symptom that most of the women experience is feeling nauseous. Not every woman feel nauseous in the morning. Many of the women feel nauseous anytime throughout the day or even during the night. So these are the feelings, like you feel like vomiting, you feel like mild discomfort, some feel like really pukish. So these feelings usually start around week 4 to week 6, but some of the women really notice them earlier as well. If you are feeling nauseous, then this might be an early sign. The very first early pregnancy symptom is missed periods, which many of the women are aware about. And if your cycle is usually regular and you are just late by few days, then definitely your body is trying to tell you something. But remember, stress, hormone imbalance, or travel can delay periods. So, a missed period plus a strong sign is something you should know. Another sign of pregnancy would be mood swings. So, you might be feeling emotional or suddenly sensitive or irritated. So, if these kind of mood swings are happening, then that might be an early sign, because hormonal changes are really making your body and mood shifts really quick. So, you might cry easily, you get frustrated easily, and you might even feel like overwhelmed, and this is very normal. And listen, these mood swings are really next level. At one point of time, you'll feel like you are happier, and another point of time, you'll feel like crying because your spoon fell on the floor. And then again, 5 minutes later, you will feel like nothing happened. So your emotions would be changing and switching more channels more faster than like a TV remote. So you may notice that you are peeing really more. That is another symptom of pregnancy, frequent urination. So what happens is that once you have conceived, your increased blood flow, that is making your kidneys really work harder, and at this point of time bathroom becomes your second home. You are feeling like you know each and every tile of your bathroom. So if this is happening, then don't worry, no need to complain to your bladder, because your bladder is now working really hard and it might be a good sign. Another sign would be implantation or spotting. So if that is happening with you, then don't worry. Usually what happens is once you have conceived, light spotting or cramping in your stomach, that happens when the embryo implants itself in the uterus. And this is usually lighter than bleeding. It is just spotting again, but bleeding becomes heavy, then again you need to call your doctor girl more faster than you give a call to your best friend for gossip. Let me tell you, implantation cramps are really sneaky. They show up in your body like, let me just settle in, don't mind. So it's not painful, it's just another reminder that your baby is choosing an apartment inside your uterus. and your uterus is like, hello, another tenant moving in. Yes. Another sign is food cravings and aversions happening. So if you are craving for something you never liked before, and even at times you start disliking the food which you used to love a lot. For example, I used to love tea a lot, and then after my pregnancy, once I had conceived, I really didn't know what's happening. I started hating tea, and sometimes even the smell of the food, you start disliking it. And at times it might happen that you start loving the smell which you didn't even know that existed. So for example, there was a time when I had conceived, I started hating eggs and even paneer, that's cheese. So I started disliking it. I used to love avocado a lot before pregnancy, but once I had conceived, I didn't know what's happening. I even didn't like to see the avocado. So if that is happening, then these food cravings or food aversions, these are happening because of the rising HCG levels in your body. So your taste buds start acting like they are on a reality show. Foods you loved to before, and now they're acting like, oh, get away from me immediately. If this is happening, all good, all normal. And trust me, those cravings, you are like, they do not play around. So one minute you are like, you like chocolate, you want chocolate, and another minute, next minute you want something really spicy. And then again, after a few minutes, you are like, why this apple is feeling so emotional? So if that is something happening, then that is perfectly normal. Finally, I would like to share what symptoms I had. So my pregnancy was really different because I got to know that I'm pregnant really early than most women get to know. So what happened was that I had extreme stomach ache and we had to rush to the hospital. And there I got to know that I'm pregnant. And also, if you want to know what was the reason that I rushed to the hospital, then again, please do follow and I would be making another part on that. I will be letting you know what exactly happened with me. And talking about what symptoms I had personally, then I would say I had heavy breathing. I was not able to breathe properly. Even with two steps of staircase, I felt like, oh, what's happening? I was really breathing heavily, but I ignored these signs, to be honest. But this is something that if that's happening, then that might be a sign. Another thing that was happening was smell. I didn't like the smell of coffee at all. I was like feeling pukish when I was having the smell of coffee. So these two were the symptoms that I was having. So these are the first signs that your body gives to you that a mini human being is on the way. And your body isn't subtle. It's basically texting you that, hey, you are pregnant. And if you want part 2 of this video, if you are surviving first trimester, if you need week by week symptoms, then do let me know. And don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to have more additional knowledge and know more about my journey. Thank you.